All right, boys and girls. Snagged this beauty from my friend Cindy last week. It's a 1953, 1954 Philco 21-inch TV. And that really cool mid-century looking cabinet right here. It's got a blonde finish. The finish is rough though. It needs to be redone, which I can do that no problem at all. I got these really cool little legs it sits on and stuff. That's a cool little TV right there. Cindy gave it to me. We don't know if it works or not. Have no idea what the working condition is. But this was a pretty rare TV in its day, and I'm going to show you why here in just a minute. Okay, first of all, let's look at the controls here. You got your on, your off, on, and volume. You got your horizontal, vertical controls. You got your brightness, your contrast. Then you got your channel selector. I love that knob, the way it's made. And the fine-tuning ring on the outside. You can tell this thing's had a lot of use too. And this right here is your VHF band right here. Channels 1 through 13 were VHF. Not VHS like a videotape, VHF. And then any channel after channel 13 would get you into the UHF band, which was built into the center here. I thought this was a radio, but it's not. This is the UHF tuner. So you go to channel 13, then go by marks 14, 15, then it goes by 20s, by 5s. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, all the way up to 80. 5, I think, and that is the UHF band. Ultra high frequency right there. Now, what's crazy, this TV is a 1953-54 borderline model. Okay? UHF was not really included standard on TVs until the mid-60s. So this was a total experiment and a total option back in the day. Somebody paid some money to get this added on to their TV. I mean, it was available as an option, and somebody took it and probably paid a nice amount of money for his TV, which is cool because, you know, that we're talking about the early 50s here, but this picture tube is just cool. Love this screen. It's got a safety glass on the front, a sheet of safety glass here. And what that safety glass does is keeps that picture tube from exploding while you're watching Aunt B. Oh, Andy! And the picture tube don't explode and come out and glass getting Opie's eye. Because these picture tubes are bad about getting a voltage surge and exploding. And later on, they found a way to take the safety glass and bond it to the actual picture tube. And they got rid of this sheet of glass here. But it's easy to remove. You got these screws here. And then you take the safety glass off. You just clean it, put it right back on again. But anyway, she's a kind of a small TV. She packs a lot of weight into this little body, though. There's the back. I've not been in it yet. There's the speaker. I bet this thing sounds good, too. So, yeah. There she is, 1953-54 Philco with UHF tuning, which was rare at that time. So fixed, this TV might be worth a decent amount of money. Totally fixed. And it can be fixed as long as that picture tube is good. As long as this picture tube here is good, she can be fixed because the insides are simple. But if that picture tube's bad, then we run into an obstacle. What would we do if the picture tube's bad? We'd have to wait around for whatever picture tube this thing recommends to pop up on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, put in a wanted ad for this picture tube. Around here we get a lot of people take these TVs, turn them into cat beds and aquariums and stuff. Which these are pretty awesome. Put a fish aquarium in, take the guts out, set a fish aquarium in there, and that's pretty cool. And so I stay in touch with some of the people that do that normally, and if they get a rare TV they take the guts out of, they'll let me know, like, hey, I'm turning this TV into an aquarium. got these parts. And I go pick them up, and I'll add them to my stash. So, I might be able to run across the picture tube that way, or keep a check on eBay, or join some of these vintage TV groups and ask around for if they got whatever picture tube this would use, you know. They're out there. A lot of people don't know what they've got. They don't know there's any value to them. There's a lot of this stuff sitting around. If people just come up off of it and sell it or get rid of it, the ones that trying to keep these TVs going could have plenty of parts. But this picture tube might be good. We don't know. We'll find out tomorrow, though. We'll check the picture tube. We'll check all the electronics, make sure everything looks okay, make sure everything looks safe, make sure there's no cracked wiring, make sure nothing's been on fire before, and then we'll plug her into the wall and give her some juice and see what she does, see if she actually does work or not, and see what we'll have to work with to get her going again. But I just think this thing's just awesome. Just think we went from this TV right here, went from this to a 70, 80 inch flat screen HD TV. It's just crazy. We were actually happy with this right here at one point. This is like the best you could get, and look where we're at now. And I wonder where we'll be. This TV is almost 70 years old, or a little over 70. Well, what will TV technology be 70 years from now? What will we be doing? Something to see and think about. And will any flat screens be around in 70 years? For nuts like me to be working on? We don't know. That's going to be interesting to see. But anyway, there she is, boys and girls. There's the old PHILCO TV. We'll take a deep dive into her tomorrow and see what she's got going on and see if she works or not. Hope y'all have a good night.